Welcome to the first international webinar talking about the laser marking application. So, yeah, once again, welcome to everybody. And it's nice to have you on board and listen to our webinar. We have started in last year with our first webinar. It will be a series of webinars what we are having in schedule, what we have in mind to explain the laser marking application a little bit more deeply, to show you the way how it works, what we are doing in regards of Masterbatch, how does it works, and what kind of opportunities and possibilities are on track. So please be aware, we will invite you frequently, maybe twice or 3 times a year for such of these webinars to deepen the entire story. So the last one was held already in German language. Last year was organized in December. So today, again, a nice welcome to all of you from the international side. In regards of the agenda, what we have prepared today, we have prepared 5 topics. First of all is the laser marking in the course of time to show you and to visualize a little review. We like to introduce our product portfolio development. It's a laser marking decoration what for our time being, and you see it on the left-hand side as well with such sirloin closures. All the decoration issue is a very important and a big story for this moment. We like to introduce you our services, what we have installed, what we have prepared, and we are welcoming all your ideas and projects. And last not least, definitely there is a session afterwards in about question and answers. So feel free. On the right-hand side, there is a chat room, so you can enter your questions frequently. Natalie and Maria and Martin will help to answer all your questions after the presentation. So for this time being, a nice welcome to Austria. Maria, are you on board? Say hello to everybody.
Hi Ulf, how are you doing? So my name is Maria Nguyen. I'm working as R&D Manager since February 2020 at Gabriel-Chemie. And one of the topics I'm working on is laser marking.
Hi, thank you, Maria. Hello, Ulf. Yeah, greetings from Austria to Germany. So we are separated, yeah. But today it's very nice, yeah. It's the first day in the Austrian area. The sun is shining, yeah. So everybody is fine, yeah. And hope also all participants, all the weather is also fine, yeah. So maybe I can say some words for me. My name is Martin Horvath. I joined Gabriel-Chemie in 2017 and work as a corporate product manager at the Gabriel-Chemie. I'm responsible for the group. So we have 9 countries where we are producing and have bases. And I take care about the product mix. We have one product group, which is called everyday products. There are volume products. And also I'm implemented also in the product portfolio development. So I can say after some words in some slides about the development of the portfolio of the laser products. So I wish you all the best, and I will hand over to Ulf, yeah, to guide you through the first slides. So see you later. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Martin. Everything. Thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Ulf Trabert. I have several functions. So I'm corporate brand manager for the entire group. I'm the laser marking product manager for the entire group, and the authorized officer over here at the German side. So it's very interesting, very exciting to be involved in various topics. But the laser marking, and you will see later on, it's a very interesting topic. It hits the zeitgeist for this moment, and yeah, be patient and be surprised with the next slides. Yeah, last year it was a special year for us because the Gabriel-Chemie, we were celebrating 70 years anniversary. So since 1950, the company has been established, which is definitely something where we're really proud of. So the Masterbatch experience exists since 1970. So we are a family-owned company under second and third generation management, where we are proud of as well to see the owners in all their function and responsibilities. We are one of the leading European Masterbatch manufacturers. This is something what we are proud of as well, and this is for sometimes quite important. We are independent and family-owned, as already mentioned. So we run and we have nine production sites. The head office is close to Vienna, located in Gumpoldskirchen. So we have 9 production sites, as you can see, mainly in the European perspective. So you see it's Germany, England, Spain, Italy, Hungary, Czech, Poland, and Russia. And we have around about 600 employees involved in all these 9 production sites. So the European focus has advantage in regards of development and in regards of research. And we supply to any place in the world, so to America, to Africa, for sure, to Asia as well. So the global involvement in international project is given day by day, but the entire focus on all our research and development is European based. So in our case, having a little review on the timeline, we started in '95, was the first laser marking development on own laser machines being started at the location in Germany over here. So we have further design developments in 2007. So almost 12 years later, so starting from rational to more emotional laser design developments. We have started in 2014 our subcontracting cooperation with appropriate partners. We have installed laser devices in 2017, 2018, 20, and for this year, for example, in Russia, where we have this year, we are proud of installing a new production site. So this offers much more possibilities for you as well to visit our site on one hand side, but for sure guarantee a certain support when it's necessary to visualize how the laser marking looks like, what is about contrast on different polymers and different application. And this is exactly the service where we see our cooperation and collaboration with all of you. And what is important as well, it's always the question, and especially for this time being and the time when we move to e-commerce, how to make the brand stand out of the point of sale. So the point of sale we still have, but it will change. Maybe e-commerce, where is more brand awareness, is more essential. So all the big brands are working on such of these strategies to welcome and to assure that consumers still continuing purchase the brands they are in favor of. So you see here on this slide, there are several features to make a product stand out. So it's all about decoration, color, impact, special effects, luxury, security, brand protection. So if I will touch all these topics, they definitely take much longer for such of these webinars. But at the end, I think all these features are very important. And if these are summarized in a nice packaging and product concept, as more you are successful. So the laser marking supports as well sustainable concepts and moves from rational to emotional designs. What is the price versus prestige comparison? So where we have to see the laser marking at all in comparison to the labeling, as already mentioned, or sleeves, screen printing, pad printing, embossing, or digital printing technologies would, of course, today is common use, the coating process and the laser decoration, what we talk about. And you see here the cost factor versus premium factor. It is an estimation what we don't have done by ourselves. So it's from the market that for sure that some of them are much cheaper in cost-wise, and some due to installation and installing of laser machine, certain equipments. You have some high cost factor, but on the other hand, with this investment, you have a high premium factor in the finalization, because this is something new. This is something what you see, what you touch, what you feel, and this is exactly the point. There we see that is embossing and laser decoration has a very high premium factor, because there's something happening, something what you can touch and feel. So this is the attraction of human senses. This is still a very important topic, and this makes a product successful in sale to the consumer. So this is something what we see that it's very important to always to have in mind and to work on this. For sure, the laser marking is not the Holy Bible. There are still some advantage or some disadvantage given when it's about copying of a 4-color print. Something like this, but I promise you we're working on this, and we're in some cases we are very, very, very close to very nice decorations, even pictures to visualize and to realize on laser marking process. So may I introduce or give it further on to Martin, who will introduce you the product portfolio development. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you. Thank you, Ulf. Welcome from my side once again. I will give you a short overview about the product portfolio, what is existing now, and what will be in the future, the development. If we come back to the slide Ulf showed, we started here in 1995. So there was the beginning of the laser, and here we spoke about simple solutions. These simple solutions developed here increased, and now today they are really standards. Yeah. And now from these standards, it will go in the direction of individuality. And now we are here. You have seen we have invested a lot into the laser applications, where we can use them in Germany, in Austria, and in UK. And also Russia is now preparing to go more in the direction of individuality. Actually, we have more than 100 applications, existing applications where we are still in the business. And also we have more than 1,000 products which are available in terms and together with laser marking. What you can also see here is, I will give you a link to the web, masterbatch.com. Here you can have also a look on our existing portfolio, and there you can choose different products. But next slide will show in all projects, in all communication with our customers, we found out that 3 main important points will be in the future, and this will be one part which we will follow. So the first point is sustainability, individuality, personalization, and security. If we come back to sustainability, it's a real huge thing that is now existing on the market, and you can see the newspapers and anywhere. And in sustainability, the laser offers you that you do not need printing inks, so you don't need solvents. So you do not have to make a surface pre-treatment is necessary. It's very economical, so you don't have to buy the inkjets, and you don't have to bring them to recycle. And one important point is that we also learned in the last year or last half a year is that the labels and banderoles could be removed, and they are not necessary together with the laser marking. And one point is you can use it also in PCR and in the recycling. So laser and recycling is possible, and it will be also one step in the future to be used there. For the individualization, personalization, so it's also a topic in all medias. So this means that you have the maximum flexibility. So you can use complex and quickly changing layouts. So you have one layout, want to switch to another one. You can do it immediately. You just need a program, you need a laser machine, and then you can start with it. Another point is you're surface independent. So it doesn't matter if the surface is rough or flat or curved. So everything is possible. So you are totally individual in this point. And these two together will give you an added value. And now we are searching also together with our customers for differentiation. So we need a differentiation from our competitors, and also the customer want to be different to their customers. So all together, we are working on projects. Yeah, so we have a lot of partnerships together with customers, with producers, with suppliers, and we can offer really a good opportunity to find the differentiation and the point how we can go on. So we do not sell, we offer solutions, and these solutions you will always find a way. Okay, security is the third point. So it's more or less contact free. Yeah, it's durable. This is abrasion resistant, so you can remove it, and and it's no scratching and peeling. So if you think on your packaging and you can scratch on it, so you remove the design or you remove the marking. So with laser you have possibility to keep it as it is. Yeah? And these 3 points will follow us in the future, and we also will go on and step in one-to-one. The next slide will give you a short overview where we are now existing and what are the existing products. Yeah? So beginning, they were really simple, as it usually is. If you launch a product, it will be fine. Then it's getting simple application, and then they will get to the standards. Yeah? So here you see the samples. Here we have a lot of pipes, cable, electronic components. They should not be mixed up. Yeah, so here you see also the marking. So this is very important also during the times of glass fiber nets or for the internet and infrastructures which we rolled out, and remove the old one to the new one. Yeah. So here you see barcodes, or for the contest QR codes. So QR codes are printed. Maybe you have some time with your smartphone, you cannot read them exactly. Laser will help you and make it really sharp in this way. And for the durability, you see here you have the ear tags. So it's getting also here more and more important. All the customers want to know where their food is coming from. And you see here the ear tags, which are very important. In the next slide, you see also some pictures. Yeah, the medicine branch or the medicine article, laboratory supplies, especially you are better informed now due to the pandemic as before maybe. So you can laser all this transparent one, and you can also secure it that you do not have a mix-up for the bottles and what is used for medical. Yeah. Okay, security seals. Yeah, so you will use them also in the transports. So you have you cannot remove it. They are durable. Automotive parts. Yeah, this is one part where you have when you open your car, you can see the interior and you can see the keys. You do not have keys now, but you have a remote control, or you have a keyless system. But if you look on the keys, there are possibilities that the logo will not be removed. So laser is an opportunity for this. And the last one is the consumer goods. Yeah, here you see also headphones. Yeah, maybe you know Dr. Dre and so. So here you have the possibility to have an special line and a special logo for it. Yeah, you see caps and bottles. Yeah, a lot of drinking bottles are now on the market, and also here in the keyboards. Here you also have possibility for the shining light and so on. And the question is, what could be in the future in the individuality? Yeah, so we have 100 applications around 1,000 plus products which are now available. Yeah, but we have also possibilities in the individualization. And I will hand over now to Maria, and she will give you an overview about the laser marking decorations. Yeah, what is possible, what is now in our portfolio available, and what can help you to increase your volumes, your markets, and to be different to your competitors. Thank you very much. I will hand over to Maria. Maria, it's your time.
Thank you, Martin. So I will go on with how is laser marking actually working. So you have your light particles, the photons, which are excited, and then they emit energy in form of light. By means of mirrors, the radiation is further amplified. And one of the mirrors is semi-transparent, so that only a certain radiation can reach your object. By means of the focus lenses, the radiation is further bundled. And so the focus laser beam then hits on your plastic surface. It gets absorbed by the plastic surface and then heats up your plastic. So depending on which of the effects is more prevalent, whether it's carbonization or foaming, your marking appears dark or bright. So the wavelength at which your laser is working is also very important, because the polymer has to absorb your laser beam to gain a high contrast marking. So our laser additives are designed for the wavelength of 1064 nanometers. This is the wavelength at which lasers like the neon YAG lasers working, which is in practice the most commonly used laser for laser marking. Other lasers which also work at this wavelength is the vanadat laser or the fiber laser. There are nearly no design limitations, so you can give your creativity a free rein, because the laser devices are software controlled. As Ulf already mentioned at the beginning, Gabriel-Chemie is working in the field of laser marking more than a quarter century. So the solutions which we are offering are based on these years of experience. So we offer laser marking consulting regarding polymer use and contrast. So for instance, if you look at the white black and the red black, you see that with the dark marking, for the white black, the contrast is of course higher than in comparison using a dark background like red. However, you can see that everything is still legible, and even the QR code can be read out. So of course you have to trust me on that now, because you just have the picture. And also the polymer type influences the marking. So the polymer type gives you like a tendency if you have a bright or a dark marking. So for instance, styrene polymers as SAN, ABS tend to have dark marking. However, if you look at the brownish black at the bottom of the slide, you can see this black was also realized in a styrene polymer. However, the marking is bright. So you can see that we just don't offer you standard solutions. So you see that laser marking can be used to label your object with letters, with your logo, with numbers, or a QR code. But laser marking can also be used as a design tool. So for instance, you can use laser marking as a sleeve substitute. For instance, you can see this on the shown cosmetic packagings. At the bottom, you can see green tints, and these tints were marked by a 360-degree marking. So the marking was done in one go. With laser marking, you can achieve very fine and precise details. So for instance, this flower illustration was done in 1.23 seconds. And if you want to fill out like 4 more flowers, this took 2.44 seconds. So you see that depending on how detailed you want your design to be, it is, of course, in the end, a money question. And you're also very flexible on structured and 3D surfaces. So for instance, on the left-hand side, you can see a very uneven surface. And even though the surface is uneven, you can see that the marking is continuous. And on the left-hand side, this is the plastic part of a roll-on deodorant. And on the top of it, in the well, you can put in your deodorant stone. So this marking was all realized over the entire surface. So even in the grooves, you can see that the marking is continuous. We also offer colored marking. This is, however, can only be done on a black background, and it's only possible to have monochrome markings. But maybe in the future, there will be other possibilities. And this is one of my favorite effects. It is pretty ingenious. It's the wood look. It does not only in the optical sense, but also in the haptics. It feels like wood. So if you run your fingers across a wood look lasered object, it really resembles wood. And the last slide, this is an excerpt of the Coming Up laser portfolio. On the right-hand side, you can see this is also a wood look platelet, and you can see this was all done on the same Masterbatch. So only by changing the laser parameters and the design, you can see that these different wood appearances are possible. So I will give the floor back to Ulf with the last part, the services we are offering.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria, for introducing the decoration opportunities, what we have recent, by all our passion, what we have tried, and we are really happy to see all these results on this. Next slide is we talk about our services. And this is exactly what we like to offer to all of you, to have the opportunity to sit together. So our idea is from the concept to a realized product. We definitely are in support of certain developments and provision of laser master batches. So again, first of all, the idea should be discussed first. So what kind of base color we have, what kind of marking is appropriate, necessary? Is there certain any reading by the QR code or towards the barcode necessary? So these are the objects, these basics, and the what we have to discuss in advance. So the project support and manufacturing individual solutions is important, and so often definitely is the only solution to see how strong the contrast with the appropriate polymer and the certain color effect, color harmony is of value. So this has to be discussed on a round table. The cooperation with certain laser subcontractors and plant manufacturers is exactly today an essential point, because what we show and what we have with all the installed laser devices at our production sites, we can show you and visualize the contrast and that it's possible to use in certain polymers. But at the end, it has to be found a solution how it definitely is on an economical way being using in a plant manufacturing process, and or if there's no laser device installed in these, then it has to be in service being laser marked, which is possible today. So just a certain number, even up to 1 million or 3 million pieces. So again, we have subcontractors, it's a very good relationship meanwhile and friendship, and there's all opportunities given to find a solution and even to place an offer if you have any question on a special number. So additionally, and I have mentioned this already, the research with leading raw material suppliers is an issue. We are in touch with the leading ones, so we are working on the next generation of laser additives. But I can promise you that all the imitation or the substitution of 4-color print is still a challenge. But for the moment, for sure, it's a contrast and the brightness is a very important topic we are working on, and if everything goes well, fingers crossed, and we will have definitely much more to visualize and to show to all of you in the next months. So the laser service at our GC sites in Austria, Germany, England, and Russia will follow, and is anytime possible to visit. But we have to watch out with all the corona situation for this time being, but I'm pretty sure it will getting better. So we have the opportunity to have a personal meeting and personal discussion, so you can see how this laser marking is possible. This definitely leads to certain laser customer workshops. So you're invited by yourself or as well with your customers. It's always so with a brand or a converter, it's always best solution to sit together on a round table and discuss the object from the idea to the finished sample part. Is essential to have at the early stage to have a discussion about it. So these are the workshops what we are offering at all our sites, but for sure, as mentioned, the latest devices are located at the moment at 3 or 4 places. So this is something what you can make use of. And laser webinars, this is exactly the one what we have started today. So again, it's the first one from the international base. Is happy to see you all here. And yeah, we like to continue. So I think the next one will be definitely go further on with the laser decoration. So probably will show the 360 degrees laser marking. How does it work? What you have to pay attention of, and so forth and so forth. These are exactly the next steps what we will take care of. So the sites for the moment, it looks like these. So we have a laser machine in Austria. There is Maria much in support. In England, there's Steve, and Germany is myself. It's not the one I'm sitting close to. This is my colleague Tamara. She's working on this. And this is definitely something where we offering our services. So we have certain pictures and frames, or if you have something special, you are all time welcome to send us a special digital DXF file, and we laser mark it for you on plastic chips, what we have, or in any object if you have received some Masterbatch. So then we can visualize the design on the final object already. And these are the newest solution what we have been developed as well. Again, thanks with our collaboration partner and a laser service company. So we have visualized. It's all about haptic and tactility. So the middle one is it's a red coral on a metallic red. So you touch, you feel. So this is really exciting to touch it as well. And on the left, on the right, so you see there's some laser decoration underneath the surface. So it was mentioned about a little bit on these monochrome possibilities. Yes, with a laser and the speed and the intensity, you can activate the laser additives in a different way, achieving different color notations. This makes it possible to visualize some monochrome applications. So either it's a face, here is pussycat, or on the right-hand side, you see the camouflage. But in all of these three, you see there are some metallic effects and laser additives. So a combination of various opportunities are relevant to visualize those effects. This is exactly the experience what we have since 25 years. And the time is proceeding. We see the big trend for laser marking, and yeah, we like to share it with you. And again, you are welcome to come up with any of these ideas, and we see what we can realize together. So this is almost, we are at the end, so we are looking forward supporting all of your projects. You see, we have a lot of decorations, ideas, and things already realized. If you, we have one email address, this is laser@gabriel-chemie.com. If you will send us your name or your address, we are pleased to laser mark, and as a little thank you for this listening to this webinar, please send us your name or any of wording you like to get laser marked, individualized on a ruler. So we're happy to send you one of these rulers afterwards when you let us know what you like. And again, then you have something on your desk where you have all time as in nice memory. Thank you so much again to everybody. Keep healthy, stay safe, and see you for the next webinar.
Thank you.
Maria?
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for listening. Hope to
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.